So, welcome to Shadowrun Returns, the Let's Play. We are getting started here, and I said I would read this when I came back, so I'm going to read it now. I started reading it before. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McKlusky's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. Half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road and a magnificent... Seriously, you're not going to let me read it all? Okay. Fine. I'll read it from here. Half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road and magnificent mountain fills your view. Its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt and you're dragged onto the driveway, where McKlusky pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts. Special forces from Tier Tarngire. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. I got 7 karma. Let's see what I can spend that on. I could spend it on spirit control. I could spend it on conjuring. I could spend it on willpower and spellcasting, which will allow me to improve that cure spell and the armor spell I have. But mostly the cure spell. I could increase my shotgun. I think I'm going to increase my willpower for protection, for defense. And then I think I'm going to increase... I already have ley lines visible, don't I? Maybe not. Okay. And I am going to increase that. So that I can improve my cure later. Okay. I'm now at spellcasting 3. I might be able to improve my power bolt. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner, and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tier Tarngire, one of the richest men in Seattle. Richer than hell elves take a dump the same way I do, McKlusky. His eyes widened, and his smirk gets even broader. That's the right attitude, chummer. You're just the same as Mr. Telestrian. Yes, you are. The only difference is that you got no money and you got no power. So tell me again, Drek for Brains, what is it you got? Honor. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. No, you won't. I've impressed people. Probably. If I remember correctly. Oh, it's a elvish butler. Elvish English butler. The fussy elf with the air of Victorian butler studies you before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? You may wait here a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. I may sometime go for an actual spellcaster mage instead of a conjurer shaman. Usually when I do magic, I go for conjurer shaman. We'll see. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Hey, Algernon! What are you doing here? There is a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when he spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. I would remind you that my character has etiquette for socialite and academic. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all, good thought. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestria. Perhaps I can be of service. Again. Okay. That's a dragon. Not a real dragon. I can't go up there? Apparently I can't go up there. That is just dressy. Okay. So I guess it is in the direction. Yep. It's over here. James Telestrian III. As you approach, James Telestrian looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Cold and calculating, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your better's mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or liability or pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, ma'am. How do you intend to settle your debts? I do not have corporate, though. You already confiscated the container I took. I have no other bargaining chips. I am a little upset that I do not have etiquette corporate. Oh, bother. Okay. First, some instruction. You do not begin a negotiation by admitting that you have nothing with which to negotiate. However, you were considering your tactical situation. That tells me you are more than a mere street thug. Allow me to instruct you further. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. It goes like this. Your half-brother, Sam Watts, hired me to find his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. I could keep that information myself. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive her for her trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. No, you did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. Thank you, but I'm not sure that death wouldn't be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream that I'll wake up and I'll still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here. All you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew someone had to take action. That's why I got Harkeem involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this woman. We will speak of it later in private. Now then, good thought. There are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a woman of the street such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. Okay. There is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of your wealth. You are in the presence of history. Yeah. James Telestrian, Algernon. That's going to be Harlequin. I don't know these guys. That's probably a ghost. That's probably a ghost. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Good Thoth. She is the orc who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brakas, what does the representative of the great dragon Lofweir have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brakas speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My lord, Lofweir, has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows, Hans dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever. I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Good thought, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magically awakened animal like a wyvern or a hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Okay, I believe that would explain why I wasn't able to damage it. The spirit itself isn't extraplanar. It doesn't explain it, because I had an element, I had a spirit myself. And it's made of the exact same stuff. It's just because you guys wanted to add this little twist in and you didn't want to obey canon. Okay. Algernon eyes you keenly. Bravo! That is precisely the idea. The insect spirit exists on both planes simultaneously. Pretty much like any mage or spellcaster in Shadowrun. I have been impressed with you for some time. Good thought, it is good that you are here. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner, in this case, being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised, in short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving this insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not, and then it's feeding time. Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. And that's why there were human bodies coming out of the backs of those bugs. Whiz, bugs from another dimension need killing, I get it. What does this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? Funny kid, but it's no laughing matter. This is bigger than hunting down an insect shaman or putting a few 9mm rounds into a bug. That's Harlequin. He's one of the few immortal elves. He's actually from the last time magic. If I remember correctly, yes, he is actually from the last time magic was active on Earth. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses. Again, and again, and again, and Chicago. More or less. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario. Faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, good thought. It is an invasion. My lord Lovir knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue, we're not doing Chekhov. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence, Project Aegis. Doesn't work that way. I need to stop being a canon Nazi on this. Air Terrestrians Biotechnology and Agricultural Divisions worked with my Lord of Lovir's thaumaturgical, thaumaturgical, thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once, and can thus affect the insect spirit. The problem with... I know I already said that I'm going to stop being the... noting the canon mistakes, but that every full mage can exist in both the physical and astral at the same time. Numerous adepts can exist in the physical and the astral at once. Every magical weapon talisman is both astral and physical at once. There's literally tons of stuff in Shadowrun that will do exactly what you want it to do. It's just, I know I said I wouldn't notice a comment on it. It's such a glaring flaw. Now that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off of index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood. Weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. That wouldn't really help either. That's not how bacteria work in real life. I don't think so anyway. I may be wrong on that. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. So, in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insectide. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray? Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my own property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. What makes you... I'm flattered. The painted elf grins and his red lipstick catches the light. You should be. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, good thought? I don't really have a choice. You had me at killing bugs. Show me how to use the Aegis and I'll get it done. I could do this, but I'm going to do this. Excellent. He claps his hand as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brockhus waves his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. That would be Jessica. Hey, Don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need her to go on the mission, and by the by, I'm coming with you, good thought. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Last time. More than 5,000 years ago. You missed them last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go, and we'll bug right out of here. Speak with Harlequin when you're ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant Quoth. He is highly resourceful. Karma gained 8. We have 8 karma. I'm tempted to put that into body. What happens if I put it here? That's just says maximum for orcs. We will put that into there, I think. Okay. Mr. Quoth. Okay, he's Algernon. I provide spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical quest. His button was blue, so I'm suspecting he has a optional objective here. I have a question first. Speak it. Are you really here? Are any of us? Yes, Goodthoff, I am here, and at the Seamstress Union and a myriad of other places. On to the work at hand. Do you require my magic? Were you spying on me at the Seamstresses Union? You mistake your importance, Goodthoff. No, I was not spying on you until Mr. Telestrian's summons. You were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Now, do you require my magic? Who are you? I am a peddler of magical spells, spirits, and foci, nothing more. Truly? No. Do you require my magic? Can I see what you're selling? Okay, so I should be able to cast a better version of heal now. I can get a better version of armor too, but I don't generally use it. Distraction, flamethrower, mind wipe. That's actually fairly nice. Acid, stun bolt. Where's the cure? Heal wound. Oh, there is no upgrade to heal wound, so I increased that for no reason. Since the rest of this is all stuff I don't really use. Okay, let's look at conjuring. Oh, I do not have enough for the hellfire barriers. Okay, consumables. I'm going to save on this. Those look very... Actually, you know, that looks very tempting. Okay. Yes, and yes. Confirm. Now, where's Mr. Quoth? Mr. Quoth. He said I could buy stuff from you. Oh, they're blue, which is a store thing. Okay. Show me the gear. Show me the outfits. I think I have the best outfit that I can get for myself. And that is my timer. So I'm going to do some shopping and probably going to finish it with that. Maybe talk to the girl down there. I might save that for next time, actually. Yeah, I seem to be wearing the best, what do you call it, shaman armor you can get. Dang, Corp Mage would be nice. If there was something equivalent to Corp Mage for Shaman, that would be nice, but there isn't. What does he say? Thinks I'm good. Let's talk to him. What does he say? In addition to the Aegis load launchers we will provide, I am authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Show me the gear. Weapons. Can I use a better... What is my... what do I have? Ares Predator and a Remington. I'm using the Ares Predator right now. I cannot use the Ruger Super Warhawk. I can use the Browning Max Power now. I'll take that. Okay. Let's see if I can do any Mossberg. Why would I take the Mossberg? Does it give me anything? No, it's less damage, same capacity, same AoE. There's no reason to take it. I can't use the infield. I can't use the Defiance, either version. Okay. Heavy war sword that can cut a metahuman in half. AK-97 is the weakest rifle. I don't need drones. Consumables. Ooh. I haven't had anybody go down yet. Use stash, sell items. I'll sell my Predator. Okay. And I think that about covers everything. I got a confirm. No thanks, I'm good. And I am going to go shopping with Algernon one more time, which is what, this way? It is this way. And then I'm going to end the video over there to remind myself to talk to the girl. Show me what you've got. Powerbolt 2. I can at least improve my Powerbolt. There we go. Not that that's really all that useful, but okay. And I'm going to end it. Talk to you later. Well, I think this is turning out to be rather short for a role-playing game. Talk to you in a little bit. No, maybe not a little bit. Talk to you later.